So you are a specialist batter maker. Why did you choose this specialty and not diversify? And you can tell us about different batters that you make also.
Yeah, yeah. Although I'm a specialist batter maker, I feel that I have successfully touched the life of other people and helped them out beyond my imagination. Yeah, beyond my, I feel that. And I would say, in I have a wonderful I have undergone many wonderful uh, what to say, during this 1.5 years of my journey. It was really wonderful journey for me. It was really wonderful 1.5 years, and I love this journey, and I am really grateful and thankful for my customers. And I definitely would diversify the offerings, but what takes it will take some more time and planning to do that. And I have an idea of adding on more products and offer more services too. Yeah, but yeah, that I do. And the different batters, like as you mentioned, plain batters and ragi and millet, many used to confuse, like millet is also ragi. Why it is different? Yeah, because I want to differentiate it. Ragi will have only ragi, and the color is different. It will have only ragi, and ragi alone has many health benefits. When it is combined with other millets, it doesn't give that much benefit. It doesn't give its full potential into the consumers. So I separated. Ragi cannot be combined with other millets, I felt so, because it has its unique quality. So I had ragi as a separate batter, and millet batter I combined four different kinds of millet in that: foxtail millet, pearl millet, barnyard millet, and little millet. These four millets have been combined in that. So you'll get a full-fledged, complete, balanced food in that. If you're going to have a millet batter, and my ratio of rice and batter also is really unique. I have like 30% of proteins in my batter, which is really high. Like more, many of them have different proportions, but I found that 70% carbohydrates and 30% protein is really a balanced food. So I choose. Before this business itself, I used to make for my family a balanced food, as I mentioned earlier to you. So that's what I chose to give to my customers too. So I have that in the millet batter. That's millet batter is the one I struggled with earlier, but now I'm completely fine, and my customers really love my millet batter. And Ade dosa batter, many wants protein rich food, right? Only protein. Many prefer, they are in diet and they prefer protein rich food. So my Ade batter also have different four kinds of dal in it. Yeah, urad dal, chana dal, tur dal, and urad, what is that? The green one, moon dal. Yeah,
Moon.
moon. That broken yellow moon dal.
Moon
All
dal.
these I have in my adai batter, and appam batter for uh, some who loves to. Appam we usually don't make right every time, but some you wants to have different. Kind of breakfast, or that is also a very really healthy food. So I started making appam batter, and it's really hard for many people to make appam, to get that correct consistency and to correct get the shape of that appam, and everything depends on the grinding and fermentation of the batter. That's more important. So I added appam batter, and when I made for my family, they loved it. They loved the most. I used to cook. I started cooking only after my marriage, but I loved that to do that. To do and fermented foods were one of my most famous recipes. What I had, what I offered to my family. So I had appam batter and medu vada batter. I occasionally put, like during festival times, when people are in need of it. I used to add to my list previously earlier, one day earlier, so that it will be available for them in the morning to make medu vadas. Yes.
Awesome. You're making it sound so healthy already.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I understand that, you're coming from a totally nutritionist point of view rather than just, providing, okay, I make these things, I grind this is the proportion, this is the menu card. But you are like, putting in so much of thought, and the nutrition value for each of those things shows clearly. And I think I should have, renamed it, say, this session, saying that nutritionalist Suja, rather than, of course, you're an entrepreneur as well. Well, that's going to be my next question on that. But I'm so glad to have known about all these things. And even, listeners or people who are going to watch this video will understand. People know, as you rightly said, idli, dosa are comfort foods, are a day-to-day foods that we have daily. But the nutrition value and the different kinds that you can make, instead of, oh, again idli today, instead of that,
Yes.
okay, another flavor today. So it's so good to know that.
And
But
one more thing I want to add is many of my customers' kids love the ragi and millet dosa better. Many of them used to say that my kid loved millet dosa, ragi dosa, and they never had ragi. I used to tell them, like, try it once.
mm,
I'll give you. If they didn't like, then that's fine. But I'm sure they would love it as my kids love it too. So try it. It is a good way of incorporating something nutritious into their diet, right? They love dosas all the time. They love dosas. So I think, like, by this way you can add a nutritious food and balanced food to into your kids life now, where it is totally we are into uh, junk foods, and kids it's more easily available than these kind of fermented foods, right? Yeah, that's what.
you're right. What is easily available is always like, something that we eat more often. And now that you are providing it easily available, so
Yeah.
let kids or let others make use of the, nutritional food that you offer. So now that you've worn the, cap of a nutritionalist, a cook, let's